Hey, and welcome in, everybody. Now I'm not muted. Hey, how's it going, everybody? I hope you liked that intro. That was a lot of fun to make. Made that earlier today. Guys, I am here with Justus. Everybody, welcome, Justus. Sorry, I had to drink some water. Well, we are going to be trying something a little bit... damn it, I should have brought something like that myself. Maybe I should ping the wife. Hey, wife? Love? That whole intro right there was improvised. I was totally improvising the fact that I needed to go get a drink. Okay, well, welcome again, Justus. Thank you for... I almost spilled my beer.
Wow.
Thank you for hopping in and joining me today. I mean, we kind of did plan this ahead of time, so it's not like I kind of pinged you last second or anything. But hey, welcome in either way. And welcome in everybody in chat. We are going to be doing a little something different, like I was saying before. We're going to be doing a little improv show.
If you had asked me last minute, we still could do this because that's the nature of this.
Exactly. So we are going to be using an interesting item today from 1985 games themselves. We're going to be using what they call the deck of stories.
Bum. Is it a magical item?
You know what? The way the art on the box is, it very much so looks like, like magical runes and stuff like that. Let me read the box real quick before we get started. It says, the deck of stories, write a legendary adventure in 15 minutes, guys. It says the deck of stories is a tool for every storyteller. Find your inspiration, whether you're working on a creative writing project of your favorite RPG, or your favorite RPG, excuse me. Each card features easy-to-use story prompts complete with tips on how to use them. Use one or more and build your adventure in minutes. So, Justus and I kind of had a last-minute idea, and we were like, hey, what if we did like a one-on-one, like improv-style, like adventure, just straight-up adventure that starts and ends by drawing and using the product, the actual deck. Some other cool things we have today. As you can see up there in the corner, it says donate $10 and I'll unbox a set of mystery dice. Guys, Ooh. Look how awesome and pretty these are.
It could be anything.
It could literally be anything. It could be a moose. It could be a set of dice. Who knows?
Probably a moose. Probably. If I had to bet.
So, but yeah, every $10 we'll go ahead and unbox those. And if we do get the $10 and we unbox, I say unbox, tear open a pack. I will be giving it away. So I will be doing a giveaway later on, and you might be able to win the dice that we unboxed today. So without further ado, let's check out what the deck of stories has to offer. So I'm going to switch scenes real quick, and there's a cool little transition that comes with it here.
That was so cool.
All right, so this is upside down. So we're gonna do a cool little thing I like to say. We're gonna flip the phone.
Oh, snap.
And you get a little only dance action there for a second. All right, cool. Now, let's see. All right, so mystery dice. We can unbox the mystery dice like that here in a second. But check this out. Deck of stories. All right, so I already read the back. Pretty cool. But I apologize in advance already. I can already tell you I'm going to tear this thing apart. I'm so terrible at opening boxes of cards. I always
when we did the Kickstarter for this, the only complaint I got about this product is that the box was too tight. Oh. That they liked the box so much that they didn't want to tear it open when they were opening it. So
okay, let's see. Hold on. Let's I need these to be able to see correctly. There we go. Now I can open the box. All right. Let's see.
Busting out the Dan glasses.
All right, come on. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna have to go ahead and do the thing.
Just tear the Band-Aid off.
Oh, it's so nice though. Oh, it's so nice. It was so nice until I got my hands on it. Oh my goodness gracious.
This is why we can't have nice things, Dan.
Oh, oh my god. Okay, there we go. There we go. Look, just a little tape. It'd be good to get this little tape right there, and you'd be good to go. See? Without
Oh
issue.
yeah, nobody will ever be able to tell.
Don't worry about that guy. Don't worry about that. All right.
That little guy.
Don't worry
about that little
so
guy.
cringe. Sorry about that. All right. Well, anyways, check this out. Look at that. We got instructions here, and then we got the actual, like, you know, what this is all about. So, we unbox it like a regular set of cards here. It has that little open here kind of deal. If I can find the, you know, with these glasses. Who wears sunglasses inside? God.
You know, I heard that you wear your sunglasses at night because the sun never sets on a badass.
That is true. I mean, that is true. You heard correctly. So, all right. So we have this unboxed here, or unraveled. Put that to the side. All right, we're going to start off with the instructions. Now, this is built upon what you guys like to call the Orc System.
That's correct.
I'm not sure if that's like you guys specific, or if that's is that you guys specific, or is that a thing that's been out?
So it is not. It is a boy, I am really messing this up real quick.
No. Improv on point. Let's go.
Oh god. Well, I don't want to mess up his name. So there's an Instagrammer that's been doing these for a long time, and we went to them and said, "Hey, can we make these into the critical dice?" So the critical dice. .com, but he's also on Instagram. Very nice dude, Jason Russell, and that was his inspiration. The Orc System is his thing, and so we went in together on this because he did not have the ability to manufacture these, and we did. So we were like, hey, let's team up, let's do this, and let's make it good.
Right on.
And so that's what we did.
Okay. So the Orc System is based on 3 letters. You got the O, you got the R, and the K. Apparently, the C. You have opening action, which means an idea or idea to hook your audience into the adventure. Then you have the R for rising action, which is a twist or the unexpected that complicates the story. And then, of course, the climactic action, which is a confrontation that is the pinnacle of the story. So you can start an adventure off by using one of the, I guess, like an O system, or if you're already in an adventure, you can like skip to an R where like something suddenly happens, kind of thing.
Yeah, precisely. And if you look at one of the cards real quick, the ORC are across the top, so that looks to me like, yeah, there we go. So in the first one there, all 3 of them are highlighted. So that could be used for an opening, a rising, or a climactic action. The second one is ideally for an opening or climactic action kind of thing.
Right. Okay. Perfect. All right. And then it comes with a little thank you from 1985 Games and how to get started, and that shuffle and redraw kind of thing. If you don't like what you see kind of thing. All right. So now that we have all that, look at these. I'll just put those here. All right. We're going to shuffle this up. But while I'm shuffling, Justus, let's go ahead and make you a character before we come up with the story, yeah?
Hot dog.
So let's jump back over. Oh, that's gonna play again, apparently. There we go. And we'll put my hand canned up here. Carry on.
All right. Do you want to? So we talked about the thing beforehand, but do you want to build them in D&D Beyond as we go with the audience? Just a real quick, easy.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. All right.
The more audience participation, the better. Like I said, this is all improv. Like we can do all the work, or we can easily just make everybody else do the work.
All right. So we have another product called the Npc deck, and I'm gonna pull a card randomly from this. And so the NPCs have a name, they have art, and then they have personality, skill, flaw, goal, secret. These other pieces that can be played along. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna pull a card, and then you all are gonna have to help us create what this character is based on the art. All right, ready?
All right, what do we got?
We got
Ooh.
Gamut, whoops, who is a half angel. So,
A half angel.
yeah, I'm gonna drop the art over here for you, which
Okay.
I guess is an Asimar, but you know,
Right.
OGL compliant Asimar. So I have sent Gamut.
I hope Gamut puts the ass in Asimar. You know what I'm saying? We're
Gamut.
about to, let's see.
I dropped it in Discord there for you.
Yep. I am downloading. And
Gamut's dry humor and biting comments often give people the wrong impression of him. Deep down, he is kind and caring.
kind and or caring.
Kind and or caring, but not at the same time.
All right, so currently playing this one. Now we're gonna go with Gamut as the name.
Yep.
Okay, so Gamut is the name.
And we're in Asimar.
Asimar. What? Yeah. So is it a bard? What's the class we're looking at, guys? What class are we looking at for Gamut? Let's see. We'll just set this up right here. So far, we have bard in chat.
I mean, I am bard and or barbarian at all times.
Bard, cleric. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so talk us through what you're doing on D&D Beyond.
So I got thrown off because there are 3 sub races for Asimar. There's the Fallen Asimar, the Protector, the Scourge, or the Variant. So I am not positive. What should we go with here? Fallen, Protector, or Scourge? That's our first decision point.
There you go. That's a good one.
All right, I'll roll a d6. What d6 do I have here? I got a Talon and Claw d6. We like Talon and Claw on this channel.
No, fuck Talon and Claw. No.
Never mind. I don't have one of those.
I love you, Talon and Claw.
A beautiful red garnet, Talon and Claw. I rolled a 3, so that puts us in the middle. So Protector, Asimar.
Okay, Protector.
That's a charisma-based one. All right. So what are we looking at? We're looking at Cleric or Bard or Barbarian. Loki. Could we make this into Loki? What class would Loki be?
God, it's like I guess it would be kind of godlike, godly at least, you know?
Would
But
he be a sorcerer or a
no,
bard?
I know it. He's a trickster cleric, right? It's just it's like illusion, like an illusionist trickster cleric, or like what is it called?
An arcane trickster?
Yeah, arcane trickster. Is that the one?
That's a rogue?
No. Trickery domain. That's what I was thinking of. Trickery domain.
Is that a thing?
I believe so, right? That's what Laura Bailey's character was in Critical Role. Am I way off? I could be way off.
Oh.
Trickery domain.
All right. And that's a cleric?
That's a cleric.
All right, we're doing it.
Okay.
I might not have the... Oh, no, there it is. Okay, all right. I've never done this. We've got Blessing of the Trickster. Boom, we're going Loki.
All right. I like it. All right, so let's go with... we're going to take this, and we're going to start writing some stuff out. So, Loki.
Gamut.
Trickster. Cleric. Yep, sorry. You're right. How do you spell it?
Gammet.
Gammet. All right, cool. All right, take this. And
do we go as far to let everybody roll my stats?
I don't know if it's gonna be that necessary. I think we'll if we're doing improv, I think we'll just stick with like rolling with the punches. We don't need stats. We'll do
Beautiful.
We'll do like flat D20 rolls kind of stuff.
Okay. All right.
All right. Let me alignment as center. Boom and bang, and then we're gonna put you over here. Trying to do all this live is so much fun. All right. But you know, you come in with an idea of we're just gonna wing it, And that's where we are.
We're winging it.
That's where we are. We're just winging it. There we go. Gamut. Trickster Cleric. Perfect.
I did not know that was a thing.
All right. So with that, let's go ahead and switch over real quick to the cards because we have the character. We're basically gonna, like I said, we're just gonna improv a lot of the stats and everything like that. It's gonna be a lot of flat D20 rolls and everything like that. Main purpose of this whole stream really is to show how you can take advantage of the deck of stories here. We're just going to, I did already give it a good shuffle, so I'm not going to do that again, but we'll switch on over to the top down.
All right.
So with the top down now, I'll take these out of the way. We're going to do this. Now, Justus, you tell me when to stop. Ready?
Ready.
All right. So right here, this is going to be where we start. Oh, and look at that. Big ol' O.
Hey.
Okay, so with this one, if you're having trouble reading it on stream, that's fine. I got you. So it says, you find a messenger's body. Inside their bag, you find a coded message. Now here on the card, it has a little extra. What is that little extra thing for?
So the thing that I like most about Deck of Stories is it really is just a prompt. It's to get your head moving in the right direction, right? It's a really great system for new DMs that don't know how to craft a story or they're a little intimidated about doing their own things. So that's just really getting the brain juices flowing.
Right on. Right on. And this it suits it perfectly for improv because it just kind of throws something at you and it's like, here's the idea, go for it. All right. So with that, it says you find a messenger's body inside their, you find a messenger's body inside their bag. You find a coded message. So let's go and we're going to go back to the main screen now. And I'm going to take this off for a second so I can move the camera into a better spot.
No.
All right, there we go. All right. Now, there we go. So now I can look at the card and get an idea. It says you find a messenger's body inside their bag. You find a coded message.
Wait, we found a body inside the bag?
Yeah, there was a body inside that bag. Inside their bag, you find a coded message. All right. So Gamut. Yes. Why don't you describe to me, because you are a trickster cleric.
Yes.
Why don't you describe to me what have you been doing recently to kind of carry on the word of whatever god it is that you worship?
So Gamut, the trickster cleric, Chaucer comes to mind.
Chaucer.
So yeah,
Yeah,
Chaucer. Yeah, the Canterbury Tales. So this here cleric, he's a trickster. And because of that, he might or might not be using the holy word, as it were, to his own advantage. So selling relics and things of that nature. So this is a bottle of holy water. It's gonna cure what ails you, I promise you. So step right up. Here, my dry wit and biting comments. Yeah, you got the plague. Come on in here. Yeah, I got the thing that'll cure you right here.
So you are essentially selling some snake oil with maybe a bit of truth alongside of it.
Yeah, well, I can cast a few spells here and there. I do a little blessing. I do a little Toll the Dead. Here and there, I cast a little, maybe I take care of the corpse. But also, I'm going to make a little bit on the side, right? I got to get my vig.
So someone approaches your vendor cart via maybe, a market stall or, even set up outside of a church or wherever you might be.
Well, I like to set up on the edge of town because people tend to run me out. So, if the church is there, then that's nice. But more importantly, as an exit route.
So someone approaches your cart and they are kind of covered in like days old blood.
Ew, gross.
Sir, help me, please.
Yeah, what, you look like you need a bath.
We were attacked on the road. My friend, he was left there. Please, you look like a holy man. You must go help him.
Oh, look, see, I'm pretty busy. I got a whole crowd of people that are supposed to be showing up here a little later.
Okay.
And
how much for this then? And he just kind of points to one of the bottles.
Oh, well, see that right there is an ancient and holy relic that was given to me my grandfather, who traveled all over this world. And
fine. Just sold. Just if I buy this, will you go help, please?
Yeah, for 5 silver. Yeah.
5 silver. Highway robbery.
Look, I'm a holy man, right? I'm not robbing nobody.
Take it. And he's like, holding like a fresh wound like on his side, and he's like, "Go now. I must find a doctor."
Oh yeah, there's somebody in the town that would love to stitch those wounds up for you.
He's like, "Okay," and he just like limps away, and he goes, "Oh, that way."
I forgot to ask him where he was.
He kind of just points down the road. He's like, "He's down the road."
Well, if nothing else, then there might be a body there, and the body's got to be laid to rest. And if I lay the body to rest, then I got to be paid for my services, right? Like that's just only right. You don't give out Holy Communion and things like that for nothing.
Oh, for sure.
So yeah, if I'm gonna cast Spare the Dying or something like that, yeah, I gotta get mine. So yeah, I'll go check him out. I go see this body here.
So you pull like one lever or like a rope that you have kind of like attached to the top here, and it activates like a series of gears and pulleys, and like it closes up your little haberdashery of sorts, or your shop, and it just and then it closes everything down, and you kind of take a lock and lock everything up.
Yeah, perfect. There, nobody will kiss.
And then you start making your way down the road. And as you make your way down the road, it's not but 10 minutes later, you see what looks to be a broken down stall, some sort of possible carriage or wagon that has broken down. You see a broken like wooden wheel that's been broken in half, and it is canted over to one side in the ditch. And in the middle of the road, you do see a body. Now, you don't know if it's a corpse or somebody's unconscious or what, but there is a trail of blood that leads off into the forest.
Ah, shit. That's a shame. That's a real shame, That's a perfectly good wagon. Perfectly good body here. I guess, this must be the person he was talking about. I'll go check it out.
All right, so you go check it out, and as you go check it out, go ahead and roll me a d20. This will be our first random roll.
Woo! Oh, I can't get it out of the box. There we go. All right, we just dumped them all out. That's a 12. It's better than a 10.
Not bad. Okay, I can take a 12. So, with that 12, when you approach the body, you can see that the person looks to be somewhat mostly intact. There are a bunch of lacerations across the body, and the body seems to be fresh. This is not like a body that's gone into rigor mortis, and you don't see that they've just been here for a while. And
oh yeah, I know what a fresh body looks like.
I won't ask why. So, as you look down at the body, though, you see a large, like, bag that is attached, kind of like over the shoulder bag, that is attached to his or over his shoulder and like hanging down by his side, and it's the flap of it is left open, and there's a parchment kind of like a few pieces of parchment hanging out of the bag.
Oh, that's a shame. That's some nice bag. And, paper doesn't just grow on trees. I might as well help myself to this here parchment. And, he won't be needing it. It doesn't look like.
So you relieve him of his parchment. And as you start shifting through it, you see random messages to different individuals in the city that you are currently located in. Chat, what city would he be located in? Hey, Arth, thank you very much for the gift sub. Or yeah,
Woo!
is that a gift sub? That is a gift sub. Thank you very much. Let me throw that on top. That should be on top. There we go. So yeah, what would your city be named? Chat, do you guys have any city names in your repertoire? We'll see if people can answer in chat.
Deloria.
We have Deloria. I love that. That's kind of like a DeLorean back to the 80s kind of thing. Let's go with Deloria. Fizzban is good, but you hail from Deloria.
Deloria. Yeah, it's a happening place.
Very cool. So you see messages to individuals in Deloria. As you read through them, they're very they don't mean anything. They're not important. Maybe, different delivery lists, or possibly even, divorce filing paper. Someone is trying to serve somebody their divorce papers.
Oh yeah, I know him. He should have been divorced a long time ago.
So, amongst all of these, strangely enough, you find one labeled and stamped out for one Gamut the Cleric.
Hey, that's me.
Now,
what are you carrying around the thing for me?
You look at it and you can see that it's clearly for you. So you break the wax seal on it and you pop it open and you look at it. And when you look at it, it's indecipherable. It looks to be written in a strange language.
Hey, yeah, I don't recognize this.
Now, as you are standing there, like doing the whole bit, kind of trying to figure out what's going on, you hear a rustling in the brush. Go ahead and roll another d20.
Oh no. Cocked. Off the table. Oh, that's a 6. 9. That's a 9.
Okay. So with that, you are unfortunately unable to see your assailant. But as soon as you hear the rustling in the bush, you also see a dagger coming straight for you, being thrown out from the bush. And with a 12, we'll say that it doesn't hit. You're a cleric. You wear some heavy armor.
Yeah.
And the dagger kind of goes wide as you move out of the way just in time. And as you do, standing slowly out of the bush now is a familiar face, as the individual that was bloody that you had seen just a few moments ago had followed you here. And now he aims to end your life. Now he looks at you and he goes, "What's on the paper?"
Hey, now, I didn't make a promise that potion would do anything for you. I just said that it could. It was ancient and old.
He takes the potion and slams it on the ground and he goes, "Damn your potion!" and runs over to you.
That was a family heirloom.
And tries to hit you with a mace that he had on his side. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do the whole D&D thing. So roll for initiative, see who goes first. We'll just roll D20, see who gets higher.
7.
10. All right, so he's going to run at you, and as you are trying to still give your no refund speech. 16 plus numbers. Yeah, he'll hit.
Ouch.
So you take a little bit of damage, and we'll say with that you know what? Why don't you, since you're a cleric, why don't you roll me a d20 and then add 8 to it?
That is a 12, so 20.
Okay, cool. So you have 20 hit points. And he does 5 damage to you.
No! Hey! You do that!
He goes, "You will tell me what's on the paper."
The fuck I will.
All right. What are you doing?
I'm gonna grab him on the head
Yeah.
and cast Inflict Wounds.
Oh, fuck! Okay. Oh, God. No, I think Inflict Wounds is a roll to hit, yeah?
It is, yeah.
All right, go for it.
I added some spells here and
you're
added
looking
some
for a
stats.
12 or above. This guy's not very...
That's a 17.
There you go. You inflict the shit out of him. And we'll say that because the Inflict Wounds goes off, what does it look like when you cast Inflict Wounds on him?
So I grab him by the forehead, and it's kind of like one of those faith healing situations, but instead of doing anything else, this green necrotic energy kind of seeps out of my fingers and latches itself into his skull and highlights his veins all the way through the back of his neck.
Very nice. So in reverse Hulk fashion, he goes green, but he begins to like desiccate and go like skinny, and his face becomes emaciated, and it's just an awful scene. And he's like, and basically, Ark of the Covenant melts in front of you. And you are surrounded by what looks to be a pile of goo, and you still have the note in your hand.
It was I really wish people were around to see my heroic acts. That was pretty cool. Hey, corpse, that was pretty cool. You see that?
He looks up and gives you a thumbs up, and then goes back down and dies. You hear what sounds like footsteps of someone running away in the bushes at this point.
Oh, man. They must have witnessed my my heroic deeds there. Hey, wait, come back here and write a story about me or something. I'd love to be put in the local newspaper. It would really help sales.
Fuck you, buddy! As he runs away. Okay, and on the messenger's bag, on the messenger's bag, you see, please return to Vorna if lost.
Who's Vorna? Do I know this name?
Roll a d20.
19.
Of course you do. You
Vorna,
immediately recognize Vorna as the head male person. She is in charge of the ins and outs of the delivery services between where the fuck are we at again?
Delornia.
Deloria. Yeah, so Deloria, we'll say that. Deloria, has a messaging system. They have to deliver mail. They have to get things sent out. And yeah,
sure.
Vorna, you and Vorna, you were friends back in the day, and you every once in a while, if you ever have to send out or get goods for sending or receiving or whatever, you go through Vorna.
I imagine that we have a good working relationship where, is that a snake in that box? It seems to be hissing. No, Vorna, you know what it is. It's just don't worry about that. I'm definitely not peddling illegal goods across the borders
You
here.
slide her a few silver as you say this.
Yep. We got a good working relationship. We understand each other.
All right, so what do you want to do?
Well, first, I want to poke around in this here pile of goo, see if there's anything that gives me the nature of why he was assaulting me.
Okay.
And same with the wagon, and I just got to do my due diligence to make sure that if these gentlemen need to be laid to rest properly, I can do that for them.
Okay. You search the body of the individual that attacked you. And it was already soaked in blood, but now it is soaked in just whatever body juices that you had sucked out of it with your magical
the body
ability.
Juices, they get on things. It's kind of gross.
And you pull out a very similar paper with a wax seal that has been broken on it.
What?
The wax seal, or the paper, seems to be written out to a Nathan,
my arch nemesis, Nathan.
So you see a name, Nathan, and you also see similar script that you unfortunately are unable to read.
Huh. This is strange. I never met no Nathan before.
Now, you're not sure exactly what, but you kind of compare the two notes, and all but maybe one or two words, or all the one of two symbols on this thing are different.
I would like to check Home Dude's bag and see if there's any more letters that are, even though, they were addressed to different people, see if they also have similar contents.
Yeah. You search the body, you don't find anything in terms of stuff like that. But let's go ahead and have a little bit of fun. I'm gonna go to a website here.
Oh, snap. While he's going to that website, remember that if we hit the donation level for the channel, then we'll crack some mystery dice here.
Hell yeah.
Mystery.
Okay. You know what? Why don't you roll me? Let's see. Why don't you go ahead and roll me a D100?
Oh.
Yep.
I rolled double zeros and a 4.
Double zeros and a 4.
So Are we just doing the percentile? Yeah. I rolled a 4.
So on his body, that club that he was holding, emanates some sort of magical energy. And
snap!
You feel that that the weapon that he was holding was actually magical.
Hey, that's pretty cool. I think I'll take it.
Right on. So you can pocket his thing. You can add +1 to your attacks and rolls now.
Oh, hell yeah. There's a nice little stick here, a beaten stick.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's clearly just like a wooden stick with like some spikes that have been hammered into it and everything. But
look, I'm a lone traveler and I got to protect my wagon, and sometimes people get upset with me for no apparent reason.
Got to get the smacking stick out.
Yeah, you got to get the smacking stick out and show them who's boss.
All right. So that's pretty much it, though. I mean, you have a bit of information. Vorna, she is involved in this somehow. And Nathan, the other name, Nathan, written on a very similar thing found on the individual that assaulted you.
All right. I'm going to go to Vorna. Okay. But before I get there, I'm going to cast Disguise Self on myself to make myself look like Nathan.
Okay, yeah. Now, is this Nathan disgusting death or post?
Yeah, before he was liquefied.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah, I think it would come across better if he was not liquid puddle.
Yeah, of course. All right. So, you walk into the post office of sorts, and inside you see a variety of birds that are sorting mail. That there's like pockets of wood that go up in shelves and everything like that, and they're taking letters from one pocket to another, and they're kind of just sorting all the mail from a large bin that's on the ground there.
It's a pretty clever system. I wonder if I could train him to snatch silver.
At the desk, you see a large orc. As she kind of sits there, like looking very bored. She doesn't look like she has much to do. She looks to be scratching something into the wooden table with like one of her large claws. And she just kind of does that. She has like a white top on that has like a frilly top and short sleeves. The top comes, it's like kind of like a halter top. It comes up on the stomach a little bit, and then long pantaloons. And as you walk in, she looks up and she sees you and she's like, "Garrett, hey, what brings you here?"
I know I'm Nathan, remember? I cast Disguise Self.
You're Nathan. I don't know why I said Garrett. Sorry. Old friend of mine. Can I help you?
Oh, hey, Nathan. I'm totally Nathan, and you're Vorna, right? I'm definitely Nathan, and I was walking down the street, and I found this pouch of mail, and it said to return to you.
She looks at it. It's just covered in like gore and viscera.
And it looks like maybe some bandits got there or something.
And she's like, "Uh-oh." And she kind of looks at it and she goes, "Was this all that was in it?"
Well, actually, there was a letter addressed to me, Nathan. I'm definitely Nathan, and it's got some weird writing in it that I don't know what it is, so maybe you could tell me what it was.
She grabs it from your hand, and of course she kind of just takes 2 fingers and holds it up to her face, and she takes small little bifocals that she has in her little dress pocket and kind of puts them on her face and reads the paper, and she goes, It's a codex. It's a code."
Yeah, that's definitely what I thought it was. Can you read it? Tell what it is. I can't read. I'm Nathan, and I'm real dumb.
Okay. Yeah, okay. She goes, "Codex deciphering is an extra fee."
Can you put it on my tab? I'm Nathan. I'm a regular here, right?
She's like, "Nathan, I don't know who you are. So the fact that you asked for are you sure you're all right?"
Oh yeah, I'm totally okay. I'm Nathan, and
Yes, you keep saying that.
yeah, definitely. I don't know much else about myself, to be honest. I'm kind of a nitwit, so
Right, okay.
maybe
Well, like
charity.
I said, there's money. Do you not have any money?
Well, would you do it if I didn't have any money?
No, that's literally the opposite.
Right, but maybe you're just helping out a poor soul that's on the no.
Roll a persuasion.
I'm a little down on my luck.
And it's a 15.
That's 15.
Okay.
I don't know.
She goes, "I am bored." Fine.
Yeah, I thought you might be, and I thought maybe this would excite you.
She kind of
Also, you look absolutely ravishing in that top.
she goes, "You're barking up the wrong tree, buddy."
I just appreciate good clothes.
She shakes her head and like takes her bifocals and focuses in and stuff, and she pulls out like a large like piece of stone that has like several slidable pieces of wood within it, and she starts to like mess around with it, and it looks to be some kind of codex decipherer. And as she moves it around, we're gonna draw another card from the pile. Let's see, what are we gonna? I think we can just boom, top down cam. Maybe that'll work.
Hot diggity.
Hey, look at that. Hey, we gotta flip it again. Why does it keep doing that? That's weird.
We could just all flip our heads.
All right, so for this one, we're gonna be looking for an R or a C, and we'll see what we get. Now, what's nice about this is you don't have to. It's like it's fun. We're definitely playing in a way that is kind of unorthodox, kind of just like a full improv session. But I mean, you can play it like that. All right, you ready, Justice?
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Stop.
All right, let's see what we got.
That's the one. That's the one right there.
So here
Ah, boo.
we got an O and a C. Okay, let me just read it before anything happens. It says, "Chaos erupts at the circus. Elephants break loose and rampage through town."
Oh, God.
Now-
I hate it when that happens.
Now, we can either go with that or we can draw another. What do you think, chat? Should we go with that or should we pick another one?
Rampaging elephants.
Just sounds like a regular Tuesday.
But today's Monday. Oh, my God.
Just go with it, they say. Hey,
All right.
Jolly with the 1,000-bit donation. Yo, and it comes through. Okay, well, as I try to figure out how the fuck I'm going to implement elephants into the game here, we can go ahead and open up a set of dice. So,
Oh, snap.
care to explain what these are all about, Justice?
Yeah, so mystery dice. They're a they're grabby hands, and goblins like them.
Look at those fucking.
They come in shiny packages.
These are the coolest packages. And
so we
go ahead.
We generally use these for conventions because they're a quick grab and go at conventions, and the shiny packaging attracts goblins. But there's no conventions on right now, so they're available on our website. And
you have
this month.
Yeah, go ahead.
Until February 14th, we're teaming up with Norse Foundry, and there are 6 35mm gemstone D20s randomly inserted into a mystery dice package. Well, into 6 different packages.
That's nuts. That is crazy. There's
going to be some lucky folks out there.
I would cry if I got a fucking gemstone dice in my mystery box. Here's the thing, is you have no idea the absolute pain it was to not open these.
You've had that for at least a week,
I've had it for over a week. And I have been frothing at the mouth to want to open this thing. I am a dice goblin to the T. Okay, so here we go.
All right. We get to satisfy your goblin needs.
Yes,
I regret saying it that way.
The restraint I have, I know. I feel like I'm already fucking this up. Here we go. Did I mess it up? Oh, no.
Hey, you did it better than the box.
Okay. That is true. I did do it a lot better than the box. All right, so with sweaty hands, we're still able to do it. Here we go. Ooh, what's inside the box? Well, bag.
What's in the box?
What's in the box? Here we go.
Mystery, mystery, mystery.
Yo!
Hey, those are pretty.
Those are great. Look at those.
Those got some sparkles.
Those are awesome. Talk about like Rime of the Frost Maiden.
Yeah.
There you go. There's some Rime of the Frost Maiden dice for you. Or Merfolk.
Or Feywild.
Merfolk or Feywild. These are Feywild dice for sure.
I heard that you have a Feywild show.
I have a show. It is in the Feywild. It's called Running Feywild.
That's on Wednesdays, right?
It is on Wednesdays. Yeah.
Hot diggity.
We'll talk about that at the end when we kind of give shout outs and stuff like that. But look at this D20 though. Huh? Wait, can I get it to focus? Sure I can. Look at that.
I think we need to roll it.
Oh shit.
We gotta break it in.
Do we? Oh,
you ready?
Shit. We gotta.
This is for all the marbles.
Oh boy. Here we go. This decides whether or not this is a good set of dice. Period.
It's true.
Ooh, that's an 8. I mean,
it was real close to a 20 though.
I mean, it is. There you go. It's an 8. It's an 8. Not bad for the first roll. You know what though? The first rolls are always like rusty out of the bag. You know what I mean? It's like
true.
It's like what the manufacturer's roll, and then once it's
you gotta warm them up.
Once it's in the hand, that's when you roll. See, now that is what I'm talking about. There we go.
There we go. Now we're above 10.
And look at that, right
also,
next to the
right
20.
near 20.
So I mean, come on, that's a good set. All right, cool. So I will be giving this set away later on, probably tomorrow on Twitter. I'll be doing a little photo shoot with them so I can get some nice photos or pictures with them. And keep an eye out. We'll do a giveaway. And I'll do it nice and quick. I won't be like, hey, come back next week and whatever. It's free. It's supposed to be for you guys. You know what I mean? So if you're here in the stream, you'll know that to keep an eye out tomorrow on our Twitter. And then probably the next day, we'll be giving it away. So I'll promote for it tomorrow, and then the next day, give it away. Right on. Excellent. Flirting with the 20, basically. Exactly. All right.
Flirting with the 20.
Now we have this again. Now, do remember, I do still have one more package to give away if we end up raising another $10. Hey,
Raiders!
Get in here!
Tank. Thank you very much, Tankard. Much appreciated. Welcome in, everybody. Sup, nerds? All right. So, you know what? Justice, care to tell them what we're doing today for those that just rated us?
We are making up a story. We have absolutely no idea what we are doing. This is basically whose line is it anyway, where the points are made up and everything's made up and the points don't matter. So we're utilizing the Deck of Stories, which is a product from 1985 Games, to craft a story. We have just arrived at the post office with Gamut, who is disguised as Nathan, who is a poor individual that he turned to mush on the road. And we're deciding whether or not elephants are about to rampage through the street.
Yeah, exactly. It's a little give and take here because I mean you gotta just roll with it and try and figure it out. Oh, you bought a set of Gen Con. Very nice.
Whoop, whoop.
And yes, yeah. Donate another $10, and I have another mystery dice set that we will open up for a giveaway later on. Let's see. Okay, cool. So now that we've gotten the messenger's body inside the bag kind of thing given out, we're going to go with this one. Now, there we go. We can actually get it pretty close to the camera, so it's actually visible. This one says, chaos erupts at the circus. Elephants break loose and rampage through town. Now, with that being said, you were just at the post office.
Yep.
And let's turn that hand can off so I can see. You were speaking with Vorna, the orc who runs the post office. As she was trying to decipher your message, she seems to have understood it, or at least gotten a little bit of it. But before she has a chance to tell you what's going on, you hear loud commotion outside. You hear the sounding of breaking wood and people screaming and yelling out. Children screaming and women yelling loudly, men running through the doors. They bust through the doors and they're like, run! And as that guy says run, a huge elephant from behind like rears up and smashes him into the ground.
I am going to say that this causes me to drop my my disguise self, because that's gonna frighten me right out of it. Oh, holy crap! What? Where'd the elephant come from?
She looks over at you and she's like, "Gamut!
Oh, hey, Lorna, what's going on here?
What's with the theatrics?
What theatrics? I'm Gamut. You know."
And she just looks at you and is like, "Get that elephant out of here!" You see, all the birds that were carrying all the mail and everything like that have freaked out, and mail is now just flying through the air as like they've let go and it's just starting to float in the air. So you can imagine this whole room just like full of letters falling down almost like slow rain as the elephant stares you down and is about to charge. What are you doing?
Hey there, elephant. Hey, the sun's getting real low. Just yeah. Well, okay. How close are we sticking to spell slots here?
Nah, whatever.
All right. I'm gonna cast command, and I'm gonna say, sit.
Okay. You cast command and say sit. It needs to make a wisdom save. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see how an elephant does on a wisdom save. Now they do have good memories.
I hear an elephant never forgets.
And with the 15, no. I'm gonna say, hold on, let me real quick. I'm gonna look up what an actual elephant's wisdom is. It's a 0, so it actually is just a straight up 15. Would you say that Gamut's spellcasting power is 15 or above?
It's not.
Okay.
No, I would say it's closer to 12.
So as he says sit, the elephant just rears up and then runs into the room, tramples over towards you, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh god, that's a 5.
Oh no. Vorna rolled a 1.
Oh no.
Okay.
Troll goop.
So you roll a 5 and she rolls a 1. So the elephant comes in rampaging. And as it does, comes in and slams into you with its trunk and throws you over to the side. And you end up taking 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you slam into the wall about 10 feet up and then slide down and slam into the ground. Unfortunately, Vorna is in the path, and as that happens, she gets gored and tusked with one of them, and she will take 10 points of piercing damage as she now hangs up basically by the tusk, and it pierces like a good 6 inches into her stomach as she holds onto it. It pushed her back a little bit, but it was unable to pierce right through her as she's now dangling from the beast. What are you doing?
Hey, Borna, we gonna talk about the elephant in the room here?
Just help me, for God's sakes!
Well, look, did she happen to decipher any of the letter before this happened? For no particular reason.
Fuck you, Justice. Yes, she did, as a matter of fact.
Is it on the stone tablet thing, kind of spelled out there, or would she need to tell me?
It looks like she was using the stone tablet, and then she would write a letter under the symbol, and then do that and do that, do that. And so she was able to decipher a lot, a bit of the message, and it would say the first word would be join. And then several words later would be today. And then several words later will be out. And then now. So that's kind of what she was able to decipher.
Damn, I feel like I need a little bit more information here. But you know what? I'm a trickster, so what's gonna happen here is I'm gonna snag the tablet, and while the elephant is distracted, I'm gonna snag the tablet and the note that she has partially deciphered.
Okay.
And hey, Borna, so sorry. I love you like a sister, but bye. And I'm gonna dip.
As you run out of the room, she just looks over at you. She's like, "God damn it, Gambit! No, get back here, you son of a bitch!" And she's getting tossed around.
Man, I really wish I'd kept my disguise up. She would have thought that was Nathan. That would have been much better.
She's like, "I won't forget this."
Yeah, thank you.
As you walk outside, it's just panic. The streets are full of people running away, and it looks like the local circus that was in town recently, the Witch-like Carnival, as a matter of fact, was just in town, or is in town still, and unfortunately, it looks like a few of their elephants have gotten free. You see trampled. You see trampled houses, or at least parts of trampled houses. You see, vendors or any kind of gates or fences have been broken down, and people are just running for their lives. What are you doing?
I am also. I never claimed to be a brave man. I too will run for the hills. I'm going to try and get to my wagon.
Okay, yeah. I mean, your wagon is not too far away, and with all the people running and everything like that, you can easily kind of hide amongst the crowd. There's not much stopping you outside of the fact that there's a few elephants on the run. But you don't see any in your general vicinity, so you make your way, and you make it all the way back up to your cart. Now, just as you make your way up to your cart, you see that there is an individual waist deep trying to break into your cart. Now, let me see. Let me roll.
Waist deep.
He rolled a really low roll, so he hasn't been able to actually unlock it. Matter of fact, you see a pile of lockpicks underneath the lock, and he's like, fuck, shit.
It's like what's actually happening in Skyrim when you're like
Exactly.
break, crack.
There's
break.
just a giant pile. Like the pile is like 4 or 5 inches tall of just broken lockpicks.
Hey, what are you doing there?
Nothing. Just checking to see if I'm the local lock inspector. I go around making sure everybody's locks are steady and taut.
Oh yeah, and what'd you find out there?
Yours is good to go. I was just double checking.
Sure, yeah. I appreciate that. What's your name? Yeah, friend.
I'm gonna actually, it's against the law for me to tell you your name. It's or my name. It's part of company policy, and I'm gonna go ahead and go.
Yeah, I just hold your horses there, and as he starts,
he does like the one
step.
He does the one step and just like freezes midair, like his step is still like up in the air, and he just kind of holds. He's just waiting for you to say so.
Oh, and I mean, you can put your foot down. That's not what I meant, but
What?
I don't think that there's actually a lock inspector around these parts. I've been here for a little while, and I've never run into one.
We're a new business. It's just mostly for everybody's safety.
Oh, sure. Then I probably owe you something for all the work that you've done here, testing my locks and whatnot.
His eyebrow kind of goes up, and he's like, "Well, I mean, there is a fee associated with it.
Do you have an invoice?
I
need an invoice for tax purposes.
Let me just, and he takes out like a quill, like an old quill, like the feather has been like is kind of torn apart and very old, and a lot of the pieces are gone or whatever. It's like really skinny. And then he takes out an inkwell and kind of sits down cross-legged on the grass and starts just to write up a receipt, and it just says, local lock inspector. Lock is good. 2 gold.
Oh, you didn't sign it. You got to sign it with your name.
He puts an X. He's like, it's a government thing.
Well, sorry, that's not valid. I won't pay it.
It's policy. You have to. It's either that or I'll have to report you to the guards.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead and report me.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and report you.
Wait a second.
Oh.
Can I do a quick up down and see if I notice anything suspicious about his clothing here?
Outside of the fact that it's all black, leather studded. He has like 5 daggers across his waist. Yeah, go ahead and roll D20.
That's an 18.
You see a pin on his bag that he has attached to him. It's just like a large circular pin that says "Proud member of the Thieves Guild." Hey, Jolly, thank you for the 500 bits. Much appreciated. We only need
All right.
500 more.
500.
Much appreciated. What do you got?
Hey, that's a nice little bauble you got there. Would you trade it for some magic potions?
You want to give me potions for this? Yeah, it's my son's. I wore it to work. He's part of the Thieves Guild. He made some wrong choices in life, but he's really proud of it. Here. What?
I got you.
What do you mean you got me?
I got you. You said you're a Thieves Guild.
No, I said my son. I said my son.
No. Yeah, but everybody knows that you can't be trusted if you're in the Thieves Guild, so that's gotta be a lie, which means you are in the Thieves Guild. It's logic.
He's like, shit. Well,
I got you. And by Thieves Guild law, if I catch you, then you have to give me all of your gold. That's the law. Look, I don't make the rules.
Roll a d20.
11.
Okay. He's like, shit. Look, I know it's the law, but I've been struggling lately. Here, just take
Look,
what I have
okay,
on me.
look, I'll let you off easy. I'll let you keep your gold if you tell me what you wanted in my cot.
And
That's a pretty good trade.
he states that the Thieves Guild has gotten notice of some letters going out to certain individuals, and amongst the recipients, your name popped up on the list of people possibly having these letters. And he goes,
Oh, yeah.
I was told to retrieve the letters to see what they're about.
Oh, well, they're not about nothing.
What do you mean?
They're inviting me to a birthday party.
A birthday party.
Yeah, it's a birthday party for Duke Ferdinand.
The Duke's birthday was last week.
Right. And that's why this is a surprise party, because, you don't expect a late party, right?
Interesting.
Yeah. You have your disappointing birthday party, and everybody's like, oh, yeah, it's your birthday. And you're feeling down about yourself, and you're like, oh, God, I'm 42. And then out of nowhere, surprise, you got a surprise party.
He looks and he's like, fine, if you're going to a surprise party, then I'm going to.
Yeah, why?
Because apparently everybody that was invited got these messages. I want to know who sent them.
Oh, it was the Duke's wife.
Do you have one of these? You said you know of these messages then? Can I see
Oh, well, I
the
did,
message?
but I was talking to Vorna, and she got speared by an elephant, and that kind of ended that.
By an is that why everybody's screaming?
Yeah, there's elephants. It's a real weird day, man. Look, I caught you as a thief. You had to give me all your gold, and there's elephants running rampaging, and we don't really want to get more into thieves' law because apparently I know thieves' law better than you do.
Look, let's just say we're even, split both ways. I'm going to the party. What day is it?
Oh, it's today.
Excellent. What time?
6:30 local time.
I shall see you there. What is the dress?
Yes, it's a masquerade ball.
Okay.
So you should wear.
Uh-huh.
It's also an anything but clothes ball. I don't know if you've ever been to one of those.
I haven't.
Yeah, so you can wear anything you want, but it can't be clothes. So like a barrel or like
my cousin's into all that stuff, so
sack.
I'll ask him.
Yeah, anything but clothes and a mask. You should and show up at the Duke's house at 6:30 sharp.
Okay. All right. Got you. 6:30 sharp. You see him taking that same quill on that same piece of paper. He just flips it over and he's just writing down details. He's like, I appreciate your candor today. I am sorry about the whole trying to break into your cart thing.
Yeah, of course. I'm sorry for all the lockpicks you went through.
He looks over at the pile. He's like, that cost me a week of salary.
Yeah, well, you should be better at lockpicking.
And he just turns around and leaves with his head down. In the meantime, Arthur donates another $5. And that means that
we get to crack another pack.
We get to crack another pack. So for those that are just now joining us or joining us a little late, we are opening up mystery dice.
Mystery.
That are given to me by the awesome 1985 games. Also, guys, if you don't notice, obviously, all around here, 1985 game stuff. You can see that we are using the deck of stories right here. 10% off with code NAT1FUN. If you type in ! 1985, that will lead you to a link that you can check out that basically lets you go to the website, check out whatever you want, and whenever you are checking out, use code NAT1FUN and save an additional 10% off of whatever you purchase. Cool stuff.
I think most importantly, however, if you use that link, then part of the proceeds go to Nat1Fun and help to fund all the beautiful, wonderful things that he's doing. Because if you missed that intro video, then you should definitely go back and check it out. But all of that costs things, and directly supporting the creators that you enjoy watching.
Very true. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
So let's go ahead and we're going to shoot on over to table cam. And of course, we got to flip it again. Flip it flop.
Flippity floppity.
All right.
What's that glowing blue light of death?
Oh, my mouse?
Oh, yeah, that's just a mouse. It looked like it was like one of those infrared or UV germ killer things.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean, I guess you could use it for UV if it was, if I could replace the light bulb, but it's the same color. So this here is a mystery dice set sent by 1985 Games. So the previous set that we opened up earlier is this awesome kind of sparkly blue.
Sparkly blue.
And you can't really see it necessarily in camera, but it is also translucent. It's not it's not opaque. So it has like a translucency to it. Like if you hold it up to the light, you can see right through it. Very cool. Very cool. All right. So there's that set. We'll put that here. And now we are going to open up this awesome set. Drum roll, please. Yes. I should have added a drum roll. Dang it. Dang it. Next time, if I ever get another, mystery thingy, we'll do a drum roll. All right. So here we go. Let's see what we got. Oy. All right. There we go. Come on. Oh my God.
Ooh. Are those
now,
pink or red?
These are like rose colored.
Ooh.
These are gorgeous.
Look at them swirls.
So these have like almost like a mica powder look to them where they shimmer differently, like at a different angle. They have like dark and light shimmer. I mean, as you can see, like this one specifically almost looks like completely opaque, but then you like turn it to the side and you can see that it is full of like that mica powder shine. Like look at that. Goes from completely opaque to like beautifully colored. It is fuchsia. Yeah, there you go. That's a great color there. Fuchsia.
That's pretty. That's a good set.
All right.
What you gonna do with that set?
I was about to say, just like the last one, we have to give it a go, right?
Yeah.
We have to test it out. We gotta do some scientific testing. Now,
we gotta see if it's a good set.
As per before, the first roll is always factory default. It
doesn't count. You gotta reset it you gotta recalibrate it.
Right. So first roll we got same as last time.
An 8? Okay, if you get a 14 on this next one, then something's wrong here.
So, okay, factory settings. Factory default is 8, okay? So every time you get these, make sure you roll them first because you're going to roll an 8 first, and then you can roll them again, and you'll get something.
You got to get that out of the way.
Right.
Get that 8 out of the way.
Right. And now, this is what this dice set rolls right here. Okay.
Did you blow on them?
I didn't blow on them, and they also hit the other dice. I'm going to re-roll. They hit the other dice there.
Yeah, that didn't count.
It's not bad. I'll take that.
13.
13 is not bad. 13 is not bad. That's better than average. Better than average.
Over 10.
A little close to that 1. Not my favorite. But you know what? It's not bad. Dan needs a dice tray. I mean, I have a dice tray, but let's see. Where'd it go? Here we go. Whoops. That's fine. There we go. Use my Rime of the Frost Maiden dice tray.
Ooh.
There you go. And here are the 2 mystery dice sets that I will be giving away tomorrow on Twitter. So keep an eye out.
That's a pretty good palette there together.
Yeah, I mean, I love it. I like to call it the gender reveal palette. It's you have your fuchsia and you have your, I don't know, cerulean blue. But yeah, I mean, these are gorgeous. And I like how they're not like 2 of the same thing. This one's like mica powder shimmer, and then this one is more like glittery and translucent. 2 different types of dice in there. Pretty awesome sets for randomized dice. Very cool.
Yeah, not bad.
I will have to put those to the side. We'll be giving those away later. All right, so let's go ahead and finish up today's story. Yeah.
All right, back into it.
We are just now finishing with you find a messenger's body. Inside their bag, you find the coded message, and then chaos had erupted at the circus where elephants had broken loose and rampaged through the town. Now,
Just another Tuesday.
inside of the message, or the message that's been decoded, the words "join ... today ... out ... now" has been transcribed by our very good I get what is it called? What is the male person called that, like the
Postmaster.
the postmaster. That's the word I was looking for the whole time. The postmaster Vorna transcribed a little bit for us beforehand, and now
But that was before, she got gored by an elephant.
before she was gored by an elephant, and now we pick back up as here we go, as Gamut talks to a thief and convinces the thief that there is a naked masquerade that is going
Well, not
to be...
naked. It's just you can't wear clothes. You got to wear something that's not clothes.
Okay, there you go.
You know, like a sack or a barrel.
or a barrel. Yeah, that's right. That's true. So, yeah, that's where we are right now. So, Justice, as Gamut finally kind of gets to a point where he kind of has a little bit of alone time with the transcoder and the paper, and you're at your own stall and it's not being broken into, what would you like to do?
I would like to, I watched how Vorna did the thing, and I'd like to try and see if I could decipher this here thing. Based on what she's already decoded, I feel like I could use some deduction and identify that symbol means A and that symbol means B, and so on and so forth.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d20. This is going to be kind of to start deciphering it.
That's a 13. 13. Too bad.
All right. So you start deciphering it, and it says, join us today. We need people to come out and participate in our job fair. Join now.
I have expected this to be about my cart's warranty expiring here.
Somebody approaches you, and they look to have succumbed to a few elephant wounds.
Oh, yeah.
And it looks to be just another individual, but you are not sure who they are. As they slam down a parchment in front of you, it looks to be very similar to the one you have in front of you, but it is it has their name on the front of it. And they look at you, and they're like, "Do you have anything to heal elephant wounds?"
Yeah, I got a whole bottle of elephant begone here. Just let me get that for you. It's gonna be 3 silvers.
Okay. And he just pulls out 3 silver. He has like a hole in his arm, so he has to use his other arm to do it all.
Oh yeah, that's that. You know what? I think that might be. You're gonna want to get that looked at by a doctor.
No doctors.
Did they all get trampled? Because I know there was a witch doctor in town, at least.
No, we literally have no doctors left. They're all dead. They all got trampled.
Oh, God. Well, you know what? All right. I don't normally do this, but I've got a extra special. It's going to be 5 more silvers, and it'll take care of you.
Just give me what you got. Come on, Doc.
All right. And I'm going to reach back into my cart there and find a very dusty bottle. And it definitely has a sticker on it that was like some sort of booze. I mean, just a second, I'm gonna scrape the label off that real quick. I gotta mix it up here. And then I'm gonna pour some water in it, shake it up, spit in it just for good measure. You never know it won't hurt. Swirl it around. And I'm going to hand it to him, and when he drinks it, I'm going to cast, what's the cantrip here?
Prestidigitation?
No. Healing word.
Oh, okay.
It's not a cantrip, but yeah, I'll actually heal this dude. He looks like he's dying, and he paid me 8 silver. So
Yeah. So he puts the 8 silver down on the table, and he grabs the tonic and just starts like.
no, you want to drink that?
He's already like, it's halfway gone.
Yeah, well, you better lick it off your arm then, and chug up the rest. Look, do you want to feel better? All right, well, you got to drink the potion.
He just starts drinking the potion and crying at the same time. Gets halfway through and then it's like starts like licking at his wound.
I'm gonna wait until he licks his wounds, and then I'll cast healing word on him.
As he does, yeah, as he does, the wound like slowly closes up, and he's like,
yeah, see? Tell your friends.
I'm sorry, I should have trusted you.
Yeah, well, you know, I get that a lot.
So, you go into this job fair or what?
Well, you know what? How you know about the job fair?
And he just holds up the piece of paper.
Oh, but how did you get that translated?
And he goes, Vorna translated it for me. I gave her like a couple silver.
Oh, man. Like, this was a hard thing, and it was a... yeah, I guess I'll probably go to the job fair. What's it all about? What do you know about it?
I think it's about, it's a job fair for homeless people.
Oh, well, you know, I would love an unpaid intern. Have you heard about those? So there's like these kids that they just do your work for free. And you're like, yeah, I'll pay you an experience.
He looks at you and he's like, I could use the experience. I could. And he goes, how much are you paying? Nothing?
Oh,
right
yeah,
now?
No, it's experience.
Is there like room for promotion later?
Yeah, you know, there's room for like advancement from intern to senior intern.
Uh-huh.
And when you get to senior intern, that's when you get exposure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so first you know, you can't get a job at the castle if you don't have 4 years experience, and that's the bare minimum. So, you know, you get the experience with me, and then, you know, I tell people your name and I get your name out there. We go around different towns, and it's really good for your you know, prospects.
And he kind of looks at you and he goes, all right. Very well. Then I shall be your intern.
Well, you know, I'm gonna go to this job fair first, and I'll put you on a probationary time period, because if I find someone better, I'm gonna take them.
Well, I mean, I can. Well, I don't want to lose my job as soon as I get it. I'll prove to you that I can do it. Here, why don't you go to the job fair and I'll wait here and I'll just make sure if anybody comes up, I can sell them something off your card.
No, I don't. No, you haven't had the proper training, and you don't have the licenses, and you know, you can't just sell things out of a cart. You got to get approval, and you got to go to school for it. Look, I'll teach you everything you need to know, but you got to come to this job fair with me, and you got to like get other suckers to come, get other people to come buy my stuff. We'll see how good you are at drumming up the crowd, okay? And then maybe we'll talk. You know, we'll see if we can get you some experience and exposure.
So you start making your way down the road, and now you have a person in tote who is basically just following you like a puppy, kind of trying to listen in on the ins and outs of the business. And you start making your way.
I'm dropping all sorts of knowledge bombs on him. Just you know, always set up near the exit to town, because some people just they're gonna run you out of town. It just happens.
Right.
It's because they can't handle the magic that the potion that I give you.
Right.
They can't handle it. And, you know, then they get greedy, and every once in a while there's like a lord or something that comes along.
Okay.
And when they come along, you got to treat them real nice, but then you got to get out of town quick, because they got soldiers, and you don't want the soldiers
Slow down. And he's like a sentence behind, and you just keep talking and throwing stuff out. And we'll end today's session as you guys go and start forth your new venture as an entrepreneur. And now with one more employee on the payroll, if you will.
We don't want to put them on the official paperwork, because we don't want to pay taxes on them.
Probationary. In a probationary status. So
yeah, we'll leave him on probation for a while.
So Gamut the Trickster Cleric has done plenty today, as he goes to the job fair to figure out why or what is going on with this letter. Now, guys, if you are catching us now or just now, we just got done with a improv session, basically set up by, oh, there we go. Oh, gotta do the whole flip phone thing. Shoo, whoop. Nope, just kidding. It likes to flip no matter what. We set up an entire improv session on 2 cards. So we've been here for what? Almost an hour and a half? About an hour and 20 minutes. And off of 2 cards. And you can see here we used the first one here. It says you find a messenger's body inside their bag. You find a coded message, which we set up to kind of go to the post office. And we even had a battle. We had like what? We had 2 battles actually. No, we had a combat session off of that. And then this one, chaos erupts at the circus. Elephants break loose and rampage through town. Now you can see we kind of took this one as our climax and basically kind of tried to come up with a reason why that happened, or at least kind of describe like what the consequences of elephants getting out was. And that led to finally deciphering the coded message. But yeah, hour and a half off of 2 cards. And guys, there's
50 cards in that deck.
There's quite a bit to go. Now, here's the deal, too. This is all improvised. If you take these cards and you really think on them, you can create big story arcs from just these one little things.
Can I admit an extremely nerdy thing to you?
Yeah, do the thing.
So Diana and I do this on road trips. It is a phenomenal way to pass the time. To just come up with I mean, we just killed an hour and a half, and I had a lot of fun. I don't know about you, but they're great road trip things.
That is true. That is true, and that's another thing is out of all the things you would find for like dungeon mastering or like needing like a book or maybe like a set of rules or something like that. I mean, you can see we literally just from the top of our heads kind of just made a character and kind of went through with it and made a bunch of NPCs and everything like that. And all we needed were 2 little cards. And so, I mean...
And the power of imagination.
And the power of imagination, right? Exactly. And yeah, just like cue the little rainbow there. So, I mean, guys, Deck of Stories is an incredible tool that you can use at your table, be it a long-term campaign or a short improv story thingy. So... I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's stream. I really enjoyed it. I like doing little improv sessions like this. If you like what you see here, I would love to turn this into a regular thing. So we can do this maybe once a week or maybe once every other week to where we get together, be it Justus or be it, we can have different guests on and stuff like that who might like to improv situations. And kind of go through and do some more Deck of Stories stuff. Now, there are some other stuff from 1985 games that kind of coincide with the Deck of Stories. What other stuff do you got?
So we have the NPC decks. We have 2 of those. So currently there are 2 volumes of Deck of Stories, each with 50 cards. There are 2 NPC decks, each with, I think it's 18 unique NPCs. We also have the Genesis box if you want to get all up in it. The Genesis box comes with Deck Stories Volume 1, NPC 1 and 2, as well as a special pack of sensory cards that just kind of set the mood. So, you draw a card and it says thunder echoes from the cliff tops as a fog rolls down the street or something like that, just to kind of get the mood going. And then it also has 4 NPCs that are exclusive to the Genesis box. And then we have booster packs that each come with 18 cards, and they're more focused. So you've got a jungle, hell, ocean, gears, gothic. Gears is like Eberron style. And
okay. So they're kind of based off of like the different locations and stuff like that, or...
Yeah. I had one here, and I should have had it out, but I don't because I'm a terrible... Oh, here we go. Yeah, look at this. My cabinet of many things. We've got the booster packs that all come in brightly colored packages.
Yeah, I love the booster packs.
Yeah. We've also got, Dungeon Craft is our flagship line, which if you are having issues drawing, I don't draw. But if you need help building out maps or things like that, the Dungeon Craft is a great tool for that. And the Dungeon Notes, the new, I don't know if I can say new anymore. They've been out for 4 months now. They're journals for taking
those
notes
are the
and
ones
character
that like are the
creations.
different colored journals too. You can get them like in all different colors.
Yeah. So the basic one there, but it's just laid out in an intuitive fashion like you would do it.
Right on. I mean, we got plenty of stuff from 1985's games right now, and we got a lot of stuff coming out in the future for 1985 games. So keep an eye out, and yeah, I mean, they got some great stuff coming down the line. So check it out. Use the code NAT1FUN. Use our little link there you see in chat, 1985s.com/p/NAT1FUN. And yeah, that'll help support me. That'll help support Dan. And all
Directly
that is
to Dan.
and all that is NAT1FUN. So guys, thank you again for joining us tonight. As always, I will send us somewhere. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and play that intro movie as an outro, even though it says starting now. Fuck it. Whatever.
Because it's
so
cool.
I didn't have time to make an outro. So whatever. While that's going, we're going to raid. So thank you guys very much for joining us. We will see you next time.
Thank you all so much.
Bye-bye, guys.
Hope you had fun.